Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc., the channel all about bringing you as much nerdy content as possible. Today for you, we're back in Dragon Village M. It's that time, it's time to do our monthly rate up summon, and I was going to wait to do this a little further in the month, but there's a ×2 rate up and advanced summon. I can't pass that up. The rate up is crap, but you know what? Let's just go for it and see what happens. Let's get into this. Also, before we start, I just want to jump over here and show you guys something. It has finally happened. I'm hoping y'all can guess what I'm about to show you. It might be peeking at the bottom of the screen there a little bit. Finally got a Dark Mummigon. Man, what a struggle this has been. What a long climb. And man, honestly, and it's great because this week is the light dungeon, so I instantly get to try him out, which means I instantly had to pump everything I had into this guy, and he still doesn't have all of his skill ups, which kind of reminds me, I just got a skill slime, so I need to do that. Yeah, you can see his skills there are pretty terrible, but even with his skills as terrible as they are, my runs went up about 20 million by dropping this guy in on my team. So pretty awesome. Definitely loving having him on the team. How I got him was he was in the capsule draw with you can either use gold or diamonds to summon. And I spent 40 million gold. 40 million gold trying to get this guy. And the other two dragons that were in the capsule had like still maxed out chances to get them. But this guy was like at half, which did not make any sense to me. How come this guy was the only one getting drawn over and over by everybody doing the capsule draws? So I was like, crap, I can't pass up the opportunity. He's sitting right here in front of me. I've got to just go all out and see what I can do. I was going to make a video, even just drawing, just for kicks for you guys. But literally, I had like 30 minutes left on the timer. It was super late at night, and I had 30 minutes left before it changed over and reset. So I was like, crap, I just got to do it right here, right now. And 40 million gold later, I ended up getting him. And actually wasn't even able to max him out because I didn't have the gold necessary. So I've been like slowly over the past like 2 days farming gold like crazy to level this guy up. And yeah, definitely been great. Such an awesome relief finally having this guy. And so yeah, definitely I'm buying 4-star skill slimes because I didn't have any. I guess I used them all up on something else. I think all my volts. I used all my skill ups on volts. So yeah, that's why I don't have him skilled up all the way. Even though he's a 610, yeah, enhancement 6, mastery 10, and with like no skill ups. 4-star skill ups at that. How does that make any sense? Pretty funny. But that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here to see this. Like I said, I say these dragons are crap. Fire Mini Dragon is awesome. For bottom lane clan dungeon, Fire Mini Dragon, him and Dark Bane, they go hand in hand. Either or works great for bottom lane. They're literally the two best in the entire game for that. For your DPS for bottom lane. However, I have a Dark Bane already, who's pretty beefy. I don't need a Mini Dragon. Fire Smart isn't really for me. He's pretty cool. He does some interesting things. I don't like percentage-based heals, though, so I'm going to avoid him. So we're just going to go do the good old-fashioned advanced summon and see what we get. As far as mastery fodder, I'm kind of leaning more towards Earth right now. I'm trying to get my... oh, who is he? Cupid? Earth Cupid up. So hoping for some Earth 5 stars here. That or... Oh, man. Guess what? We don't need a Dark Mummigon anymore, so that feels good. It also means everything else in the game that I need is incredibly hard to get. Like, a Dark 4-star is already kind of hard to get, because, you know, Earth, Fire, and Water are your easy ones. Dark types, though, Dark types are rough, and naturally, all 3 of the dragons in this game that I want left, out of everything, are all 3 dark types. So, and 5 stars. One of them being a limited dragon. I want a Dark Monas so bad. Um, that Dark Monas would really put me overboard. But if I didn't get a Dark Monas, I would love to get a Dark Totem instead. That's the other one of the other dark dragons I want. All right, here's our guaranteed 4. Okay. I don't think there's a 4-star left in the game that I want. So for me to get excited over a 4-star is pretty much non-existent now. I can't think of a single 4-star that I'm looking for. So, all right, we got a 5-star. It's gonna be a mystery because we're in just the regular old advanced rate up or advanced summons here. So what are we gonna get? Fire Dimension Dragon. He's pretty cool. I've got one already, so it's not like a super big deal there. He's a pretty beastly attacker. If you don't have another good fire DPS, he's pretty solid. Problem is he's a 3 mana cost dragon, and 3 mana cost dragons just aren't on the what's up these days. So he'll probably get turned into mastery fodder, but that's okay. I'm hoping that the rate up here is going to be the ×2, so we're actually going to get, you know, a decent amount here. And I actually didn't even look to see how many diamonds I had. I think it was at like 37,000, so we should end with 7,000 left, roundabout. Hopefully no brand new dragon comes out in 3 days when the rate up changes. That would kind of be a bummer. I'd have to farm diamonds like mad. Means my phone is gonna hate me because it'll never get turned off. But yeah, so Dark Totem would be a great substitute for Dark Monas. I would take a Light Monas in place of those 2. All right, another triple. Second set. This is great. This is going good. All right, come on. What are we gonna get? Come on, give us a dark. Give us one of these darks we're looking for. Not gonna happen, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Aphrodite dragons. It's not my thing. They're not that great. They're very old. They're one of the original dragons of the game, so they're very dated in how good they are. So even the best dragon in the entire game, when the game launched, isn't even played anymore, except by me because I'm a scrub. Oh, we had more than 37,000, I guess. So that's cool. We've done. This is our 3rd set. So we spent almost 6,000 already. So we must have had 43 when we started, roundabout. So we should have about 13 left. All right. But yeah. So where was I going with that? Oh, Dark Arcana. When the game started, was the best DPS in the dragon. If you had a Dark Arcana on your PvP team, you were killing it. That as the best like AoE attacker. And then I'm pretty sure Iris was around at launch it was still a limited dragon, but I'm pretty sure it was here at launch, and it was the best single target attacker. So you'd use Iris, you'd use the 2 Iris combo where you got double Irises and you would just nuke a dragon right off the enemy team. Or you ran the Dark Arcana, and Dark Arcana could just one-shot the entire enemy team potentially. Back in the day, not so much anymore. A lot more defensive dragons have come along. All right, nothing too great there, but you know, 2 5-stars back to back, kind of gonna do that. But yeah, so more defensive dragons have come out over time to really power check a lot of these DPS dragons. Like first was Water Trophius. Water Trophius came out and just absolutely murdered the Iris teams. Double Iris just became non-existent because you couldn't get the pop fast enough. Sometimes not on auto. Sometimes you could get it manually if you held on to your energy and let it build up to 4, and then you dropped 1 nuke onto the enemy dragon, and then as soon as the invulnerability barrier came up, you dropped a 2nd nuke, and then that's how you did it. But then it was so less efficient for teams. Ooh, cool. Fire Mystic? Nope, I don't need the fire one. Bummer. I guess there is a 4-star that I need. Oh, there is another dragon I need too, now that I think about it. I'll explain that in a minute, though. But yeah, so it's just less efficient to have to use 2 irises to kill one enemy when you have to face an iris. So back in the day, you could sometimes even you could probably drop 2 dragons. You'd take out their DPS for sure. If they had an attack-based healer, you could take out them as well with your second iris. Now it takes 2 irises just to hopefully kill one person, and even then it doesn't always work. Especially if you're on auto, because the auto will, as soon as you get 2 mana, it'll pop your first iris, and then once your mana fills up to 2 again, it'll pop your second iris. But in that amount of time, Tropheus's invuln skill has recharged, and it'll just pop off again. So it just doesn't work. So then the switch to AoE attackers became more prevalent. Jet Dragon started showing up. I've been trying the 3 mana cost teams for a while now, and it hasn't really worked. Hedgebat there, pretty good stuff. I moved my dark one to my bottom team, and man, just it's helped tremendously. He's actually, my dark Hedgebat is outperforming my dark Mummigon, which is crazy because usually my Mummigons are always my best. Granted, you saw my skills on my Mummigon, so he's only going to get stronger by tremendous amounts. But yeah, so let's go back to what I was looking for there. I need another Mystic Tiny, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Mystic Tiny because it's a mouse and it's mystical. But I use Fire Gaudium for top lane. He does so much. I've got meditation runes on him, so he's giving me mana regen off the meditation runes. Oh, cool! I got the water one. Well, there we go. That works. I think I need the earth one the most, though. Yeah, I need the earth one. Don't worry, I'll explain why. So yeah, Fire Gaudium, right? He doubles my mana regen when he gets a critical hit, which is pretty cool. He lowers the defense of the boss, so he puts a defense down debuff on the boss, which is great. And yeah, he gives me crazy amounts of mana. But when we go against the water dungeon boss, he basically kind of does nothing. I don't use his drag skill hardly at all. If I have a whole bunch of mana built up, then and the boss is like in his weakened state where I can get crits off, then I'll drop the drag skill. But other than that, I don't, just because he's at such a element disadvantage against the water boss. So I need the Earth Mystic Tiny, because Mystic Tinies are a pretty good like replacement for the Fire Gaudium. But I need the Earth one because you need the Earth one to combat the water. So getting the water one is kind of neat here, but where is it? Yeah, so this skill right here, inflict damage to a random enemy, 100% chance to decrease the target's attack for 10 seconds to fire enemies. So it only hits one enemy, so if you're using it on top lane, it's great because there's only one enemy to target. However, this skill to decrease the target's attack, to keep my team alive, is only going to be useful if I get the Earth one. So I have to get the Earth one to replace the Fire Gaudium in the water dungeon. So there is one I'm looking for, and he's only an Earth type, so maybe he'll be easier to get than others. Looking at you, Dark Mummigon, a year later. But hey, we've come over that hill. We've come over it. But yeah, speaking of the water dungeon, I need a replacement for my bottom lane leadership dragon. Right now, I'm using Fire Varus. Fire Varus has the best leadership skill, I would say. I would argue that it is the best leadership skill. He's not the best dragon. Best leadership skill alone for bottom lane clan dungeon. I guess he could be the top lane as well, but basically he gives a 43% bonus to bosses. So he gives all your bottom lane dragons a buff against a crazy amount of buff against all those dragons. So all your dudes are hitting a lot harder. However, when I go against the water dungeon, and his damage gets cut in half. Also, he has a lot more issues surviving. So I'm looking for a replacement for him. And there's another dragon in the game that's literally built for bottom lane clan dungeon. Uh, if you've seen my clan dungeon videos, you know all of this. I give a whole guide on this. But I'm just explaining why I'm looking for these new dragons that I haven't really explained before. But I need a Mellow Dragon. More specifically, I really need the Earth Mellow Dragon. Also, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you'll know that I've had an Earth Mellow in the past. And same with my Earth Cupid. I've had these dragons in the past, and it took me forever to get replacements to pull them again. But yeah, we're looking for an Earth Mellow because he has the same exact leadership skill as Fire Varus. All the Mellows do. It's just a little bit weaker. It's like in the 30% range instead of the 40% range because Fire Varus is a limited dragon. All limited dragons, they're the ones that have leadership skills. The leadership skills will always be a little bit better than Nat 5 stars. So, just so you're aware. But yeah, so, but again, I would rather lose, 10% or 8% on my leadership skill fighting, but I get the right element because I get element advantage then instead of element disadvantage. So not only do I hit neutral territory, but I hit advantage territory, which is even better because your skill, your cooldowns on your skills go up, as well as your survivability. You just get more health. You do more damage. Well, I guess your defense gets better. It just gets harder for them to hurt you. So, and your cooldown on your skills. I can words. It's only like 1:40 in the morning right now, and I was gonna go to bed 40 minutes ago, but then I was like, oh, the double rate up is gonna be over. I need to get in there and make this video for these guys. So here I am. Also, it's like getting close to summertime, and I'm in Texas, and it's hot. I'm sitting here sweating because I can't run the fan because the fan's too loud, so it'll mess up my audio recording. So yeah, I gotta sweat it out with you guys. All right, so yeah, that's why I need the Mellow Dragon. Also, his drag skill is awesome. It targets 7 enemies at once, and you're fighting 7 enemies at once, so you'll get the absolute most out of his DPS. So not only is he technically a support dragon, but he also works as a secondary DPS. So, alright, how are we doing there? Alright, looks like we got about 2 left here, 2 or 3 left. Hopefully we'll get another 5-star. We got them all, bam bam in the beginning, but then they kind of fell off. We usually always get 2 on a regular non-times-2 rates. So, I always hate when this happens. Every time we get a rate up, my rates stay the exact same. I pull the same amount as I normally would. I don't know why that happens. I was hoping there for a second we were actually going to get double for once, but doesn't look like it. What a bummer. Let's see, what was that last dragon? Oh, the Dark Bane. So, like I said though, the Dark Hedgebat was killing it today. This is the first day of the light, and Dark Hedgebat, man, that thing was laying it down. Alright, here we go. Here's another 5-star, about time, here at the very end of the video. Like always, a little dramatic effect, get me a little fired up. Oh, it's Earth-type Gaian. Man, this is the dragon that I think it is. Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Oh, resurrect yourself from death. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Gaian's different. Sorry. Maybe it's Chaos that I'm thinking of. The one where it has element advantage in a dragon that's only good in PvP. Like, how terrible. No, but Gaian's pretty cool. I've got the water one. I've got so many defense types, and I don't know if I'll ever use it is the problem. So, it is a good dragon, though. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's 3. So that's pretty good. We have a chance of maybe getting a 4th, just depending on how our luck is and how much, more I go, which isn't going to be much. So, but in theory, we should get 4 with 30,000 diamonds. Let's see though. But yeah, I need that dark Bane dragon. Hedgebat was killing it. He did 30 million today, whereas Mummigon only did 20 million. So even if I got one, it'd still take me forever before I'd make the switch. For one, just powering it up to 610 would just take forever. I mean, forever. So, I mean, I've got other dragons that just are taking all my enhancements, and I don't have anyone taking darks, but it's not like I have any darks just laying around, dark nat 5s for mastery fodder. I am setting on 2 of the, just the use for anyone, the universal mastery fodders for 5 stars. I've sitting on 2 of those from the anniversary event, which I usually use only for lights or only for darks, but I haven't had anything that needed it, so I guess I could use them on my light mini dragon. He could probably use some mastery fodder himself there. Alright. Not too crazy there. Alright, I think this is probably it, but I'm going to go one more just to make sure. I don't want to cheat you guys out, and hey, maybe we'll get another Nat 5 and it'll be all worth it, right? We're not going to get a Nat 5. But still, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Y'all have listened to me ramble this far about random stuff I need. That was weird. I didn't even click. You thought it might have been lucky, but nope. Come on now. Mathematically, we should be able to maybe get another one. Just by the statistics of normally what we get. Definitely not holding my breath or counting on it, but there's a chance. And definitely no way we're gonna get anything useful though. That I don't see. Alright, this should be our guaranteed 2. Great Dragon. I still use mine. But light Nat 4, always nice. Good for mastery fodder, like I was saying. Mastery fodder. Looks like we got about 2 left here. Well, last one. We're gonna save it for the very end. Save it for the 100th egg. Nope. No. But hey, three Nat 5s. I consider that a win. I've got a humongously full internet. I've got a humongously full inventory now. So I gotta go manage that. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed me rambling, please like the video. I do appreciate all the help you guys give my channel. As well as if you're not already, please subscribe. If you're watching this content and you want to see whenever I put out more videos like this, clearly you like the game enough to watch this far, please subscribe to the channel so you can see when all my other content comes out. And it helps me, it helps the channel, and yeah, I definitely appreciate it. If you really want to support me, check out my link in the description below for my Patreon. You can get access to my Discord server, chat it up with me and the other guys in the game. Great sources of knowledge. All right, so definitely check out that. A one-time fee, lifetime access to the Discord server. So, all right, thanks guys, and as always, I'll see you next time.